Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market, we all know that yesterday when Bitcoin fell under 90,000, there was a lot of panic in the market and the fear was slowly starting to grow as Dogecoin actually broke the support close to 35 cents. Today when the market climbed back to 91, let's just say a lot of people decided to panic sell and therefore Bitcoin fell under 90k again. But this time around, what is different is Dogecoin is actually holding above 35 cents very strong, and even if you pay attention to the trading volume, it has not seen any sort of pullback. And there is some driving factors. First of all, I read people saying Dogecoin will not go higher because the market cap. Sell the news, better memes, there is going to be more money flowing into smaller caps, while you need to pay attention to the interest that's starting to grow. Dogecoin bull run is over, data points to 50% rally ahead. Experts say Dogecoin's second bull flag structure to take it to 90 cents, and crypto hiring, the post-election people move from our boy Trump. Before we get into all of this, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with everything to do with Dogecoin and the whole crypto market, I highly recommend you scroll down, tap the red subscribe button. While there, slap a like on the video, just update to algorithm, push the video to more people. More people are paying attention to what is happening to Dogecoin. They decide to, increase the user engagement, more inflow of cash, and all of us see the market climbing and we make a lot of profit. So make sure you go down and slap a like on it. Now, first of all, I want to talk to you guys about something important. As you can see that yesterday when it actually broke below the 35 cents, that was where the panic actually began in the first place for the Dogecoin community. Over here, for those 3 hours, it might not be so significant, but when it comes to those leverage traders, that is a very significant move. And you can see that even before, after we were able to climb back up above the support and not use as a resistance, now it's back to using as support, but it's not able to show something explosive. Rather, it's just consolidating around that zone because there is many people which are definitely panic selling right now, and there are many people who are deciding to just buy back into it because they believe that this is probably the perfect opportunity to DCA into the price of Dogecoin. But the people who don't believe in it are definitely seeing this as an opportunity to take their money and walk away before it is too late. Now, which one do I stand with? Well, right now, the amount of panic in the market and the amount of greed is a little bit scary because you can see that the greed to the fear index is starting to show some big numbers. Right now, we are in extreme greed. If there is going to be an extreme greed, that means it's probably not a good time to buy more. That's all I'm going to say, because you can see that previously this has happened when Bitcoin price was at 72,000, which was in March of 2024, and straight after you can see that the price did decline all the way to 60,000. I'm not saying that we're going to be seeing like the historic biggest return or the amount of pullback that Bitcoin is going to be seeing, but there is potential that we might be seeing a little bit of pullback before Bitcoin decides to climb 200k again. This is just a caution. Be careful if you are leverage trading. If you're going to be spot holding, well, you don't need to worry. You can just keep holding because the market is definitely still in a really strong uptrend. If we talk about Dogecoin specifically in the short term, I feel like there is a chance that we might be breaking the 35 cent support and maybe retesting close to 32 cents before the market keeps climbing again. But that's what I believe. If let's just say we break above 40 cents, all of this doesn't even make sense because 40 cents is going to be the resistance at this point that we need to break. If we're able to break that, we will be seeing a really explosive move from Dogecoin, which can actually push it all the way to 80 cents, and I would not be surprised by that. On the other end, I read people saying sell the news, better memes. Well, when you look at the interest in Dogecoin over time, it isn't even at its peak popularity yet. Now, if the peak popularity is reached, the explosion that Dogecoin has shown before is out of the books. That's all I'm going to say. And you can see that Bitcoin is still trending on Twitter. Another thing which I have been paying attention to in this tweet, actually really interesting, is Bitcoin could suffer a steep correction. Why? First of all, the market is super greedy. Secondly, not bearish, just a caution. You can see that the interest, whenever the interest has been super high, it's always seen a little bit of a decline. In the meantime, the investors have realized over 5 billion in profit. And from the technical perspective, there is a little bit of correction that might take place, and the correction won't be too big, but we might actually fall down to about 80k for Bitcoin, and the RSI is definitely in the overbought zone. But if we are going to be getting a correction, the key points to pay attention to will be close to 85,000 and 75,000. And if we keep climbing, honestly 100k is around the corner. There won't be much slowing it down. Talking about the open interest, Dogecoin open interest is still holding so strong, close to 2.3 billion. Just to give you perspective, it's just 1/14 of Bitcoin, which is insane. And if you look at the long to the short ratio for Bitcoin, it's definitely still close to 50-50. But when you talk about Dogecoin, it's definitely climbing a lot higher. Now it's clearly 3/4 of the people who are trading Dogecoin are in the bull market, or they want to just make sure that they are in the right direction. Now, if we talk about a whale, as you can see, this could be a reason why we saw a little bit of a pullback today. This whale, close to 36.8 cents, decided to sell about $17 million worth of Dogecoin, and that's one of the reasons why the market must have seen a little bit of a decline. Now, crypto hiring, if you guys do not know, SEC, our boy Gary, will be leaving his position very soon by the end of the year, and Trump does want to put more people who are pro-crypto into the government. Now, if the US government is going to be backing crypto, you guys know the type of explosion that the crypto price can actually definitely have. And the experts are still suggesting that Doge can climb to 90 cents in a really short time. Now, if we talk about this, I want to show you guys this. So Musk's Doge roll boosts his Dogecoin as Brian Armstrong shows support. Now, if you guys do not know who Brian Armstrong is, well, in simple terms, he is the CEO of COINBASE. He talked about how Doge can increase so many things. So Doge is once in a lifetime opportunity to increase the economic freedom in US and cut the size of the government back to health. The founding father with humanity may have missed the adverse with the growth size of democratic government over the time, but right now, if Doge works properly, which is talking about our boy Elon, what he created, this could make a huge difference. And Fox News Sunday, Trump's uncontroversial cabinet, Doge looks to shaken up the Washington. Now, if Doge decides to get a lot of power, now I'm talking about the Department of Government Efficiency, they can actually make a huge difference, and Dogecoin will be very closely monitored by that as well. Financial advisors advise to consider Bitcoin as a client demand grows. So in simple terms, there is a lot of growth, but there is a little bit of panic right now. So two things can happen. When there's a lot of panic, the market might have a little bit of a pullback, but the recovery will be even greater. So that should give you perspective that we are sitting on a ticking time bomb that's going to explode, and Dogecoin is going to go to the moon, and so is Bitcoin. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Subscribe, drop a like on it, and I'll see you soon.